Hey, what's up? How are you guys doing? Let's just wait if anyone's live. I don't feel like I'm talking to somebody. I don't want to be talking to myself or whatever. So I'm just going to wait a little bit. See if there's anybody who's online. Just one will be fine. I feel like if I talk to one person, at least there's one person who's able to share. Malume, Tamu Ogakwai, how are you doing? Steven Matope, what's up? How are you guys doing? Okay, so Malume, I'm going to speak to you, Elijah. Interesting topic. I just wanted to talk to people about why I tell people to fuck off on social media, or why I tell people to go fuck themselves, or why I tell people to fuck off, why I tell them you're idiots, or why I tell them you're ignorant, or why I tell them certain things. Because I have to frame the context, because I think people might misunderstand a couple of things. So let me just point some things out so that we just make it clear. Number one, this is Ncube's profile. I own it. I work for it. I've done a lot of work for it. It's my voice. It's my opinion. If you've got another opinion, you are free to voice it on your own profile. So just because you don't have the same reach that I have, doesn't mean that you have to hate on me. Do you understand? So I am free to delete your comments. I'm free to block you. I'm free to do anything else. It's called a fucking democracy. First lesson. Second lesson. Right. I am willing to engage in any kind of debate as long as it's respectful. So you need to understand that I have an opinion, I have a brain, I have an IQ of a certain level, and it allows me to share what I want to do. There's a reason why I can't be on ZBCs, because ZBC owns their platform. That's why they don't allow me to be on their platform. There's a reason why MDC doesn't allow me to be on their platform. That's why I'm not on their platform. There's a reason why ZANU-PF is on their platform, and I'm not allowed to be on their platform. But guess what? I have my own fucking platform. That's my profile. Okay, I opened it. I put my email address on it. I put my password on it. So when you're on my profile, you fucking obey the fucking rules of being on my profile. Now, back to debate. I'm okay having debate with people. I like sharing intellectual conversation. But here's where it becomes a bit silly, right? So for example, I share my view on something, right? You think it's okay to decide that you're going to attack my wife, my career, or any other items, personalizing it. Guess what? I'm a stand-up comedian. We deal with hecklers. I can go in the gutter just like you can, and I can deal with you because unlike ignorant people will bring you down to their level and beat you with experience. I'm a stand-up comedian. I can act ignorant, and I can beat you the fuck up with experience. So I want you to understand that at the end of the day, don't say that, oh, Carl, because you see what happens with people. People think that I'm a public personality, therefore I'm like Ja Praiser. I need your fucking opinion for you to come to my shows or whatever it is. No, that's not how it works. I'm a stand-up comedian. My job is to be a fucking idiot on stage. I'm there to actually make fun of people. I'm there to talk about unpopular thoughts. I'm there to share my own ideas. And if you find them funny, you laugh. If you don't find them funny, let me tell you what happens in a comedy club. Just explain. So you think you can be the comedian. Remember that the comedy club has invested in a stand-up comedian being in the club, right? Number one. So you think you can tell better jokes than the comedian. Guess what the club does? They just call their bouncers and they kick you the fuck out. That's how it works. It's nothing to do with like they don't like you, whatever it is, but you have not been put on the poster to tell the jokes on the day. So understand that, okay? Firstly. Secondly, understand that I am an internationally performing stand-up comedian, which means at the end of the day, if you haven't been to my shows and you don't find me funny, I get paid for what I do. You don't get paid for your fucking opinion, okay? I get paid for mine. I get paid. I've got an opinion, they give me a radio show. I've got an opinion, they talk about me. I've got an opinion, I come up with comedy with it. If your opinion was that important, go and speak on your profile. And let's see who's going to listen. Don't come on my profile and think people are going to listen. I'm here to be progressive. Let me be very clear about that. I'm here to be progressive. So don't say just because, okay, fine, Carl says, let me tell you why I like for example, let me give you some examples. I love the idea of saying Zimbabwe is open for business. You know what I love about that? Because the government has never been anything that is supposed to come up with good ideas in the first place. It's my job to come up with good ideas. The government should put an enabling environment that allows me to come up with good ideas. Now, suppose I like the Zimbabwe is open for business. I love that idea because I love the idea that the president is wearing a scarf. He's wearing a scarf that, in my opinion, I think is a flyer to sell the country. You don't like the idea? It's okay. It's up to you. There's a difference between me being an entrepreneur and you being a customer. The reason why I'm an entrepreneur is because I recognize opportunity. I believe there's great opportunity between now and elections with what the president is saying for me to acquire and do business right now. Right now. So if you don't understand how to recognize opportunity, it's not my problem. I only speak to people that understand the opportunity. Do you understand? This does not make me, number one, a ZANU-PF supporter. I don't support ZANU-PF. Don't like ZANU-PF. But, I like what Mnangagwa is doing. I really actually like that. I like that he's actively going around the world and whatever it is and telling people that Zimbabwe is open for business. Because you know why? I have had stand-up comedians that have refused to perform in Zimbabwe because they have been afraid of the system that the government has set up. Right now, it's inspiring confidence because now I can talk to comedians and say, hey guys, come and perform at Haifa. And I've had more comedians say to me, I want to come because I saw that your president is saying that your fucking country is open for business. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you're saying at the end of the day that, because comedians were afraid, they'll say, if I come and perform there, I'm going to die. Is Emerson Mnangagwa saying he's going to kill anyone if they come and perform comedy? No. Does that make me a ZANU-PF performer? ZANU-PF supporter? No. I'm not a ZANU-PF supporter. I haven't even decided who I'm going to vote for. Just because I interrogate issues does not mean that I need to be like you who blindlessly follows a person simply because they're a 40-year-old. Listen, I'm not going to accept information simply because of a person's age. I'm 39. I've got better ideas than that 40-year-old that you are worshipping. That's the reason why I don't like the ideas that he's coming up with. I'm allowed to do that. Right now, as it stands, like I said, Emerson Mnangagwa is probably leading in my polls in my head in terms of the person I'm most likely to vote for. But I didn't say I'm voting for him. But close second is Nkosana Moyo. Do you know why? Because this guy is actually walking candidate by candidate. I like this guy. I like this guy. Because number one, even though I'm making fun of him, you guys don't understand is that that's making him topical. The how comedy works in him. You think just because I talk about someone and I'm making fun of them is because I hate them. That's where you lose the point. You guys need to actually understand that I am actually here and I like this guy. I actually like the fact that he responds. He's actually been in my inbox. He's even said, listen, I will come to Victoria Falls. I invited him to have lunch. Isn't it nice to have a president who can do that? But no, you guys want presidents that talk to you in the sun while you sit and you're being baked in the sun. At the end of the day, because at the end of the day, I'm the kind of person who prefers to work with inspiration. I inspire change. That's what I've done in my life. I've inspired change in many aspects in my life, right? Right now, I'm talking about a sitting president. Yes, I'm going to lend him 110% support because he's a current sitting president. But when it comes to elections, I am going to make up my own fucking damn mind. Do you understand? That does not mean because I supported him as a president, I'm going to vote for him. And it doesn't mean, who are you to actually judge, what am I supposed to say and what am I allowed to... I am trying to tell you, you deal with me with respect, I'll deal with you with respect. You deal with me with disrespect, I will fucking come down in the gutter, I swear. And I will tear you the fuck apart right there in the gutter, right there in the dirt. I don't give a shit. You think my profile, you think my personality cares? You think I care right now that you choose to disrespect me on my profile? Fuck off. I will tell you that. I'll tell you to go fuck yourself. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about the opinion of a person who doesn't actually have a vision. I don't care. But if you want to be progressive, let's discuss. Don't have a problem. Right now, I'm talking to people. People who are progressive, I get along with. We have debates all the time. I have friends, we debate all the time. We just debate and we have a beer. But when you start coming at me directly, wanting to make this personal, I will make it personal. I don't give a shit. You're not paying money to come to my shows. You can't afford to come to my shows. You're only saying this on my profile because that's the only way that you can get attention for your particular fucking issues. Now, let me set the record straight right now. All I said is, I'm going to deal with you if you're okay. If you're okay with us having an okay debate, we can have an okay debate. I'm here to promote democracy. I'm actually here to show you that there's freedom of speech. If you are taking away my freedom of speech, you're not a fucking dictator where you can tell me in my life what I can or cannot say. When you come up and you say, you ever stick to comedy, fuck off. Stick to fucking obscurity in your fucking little wormhole, wherever the fuck you crawled out of. Because I don't give a shit about you. Do you understand that? All I'm saying is that let's discuss issues. I want Zimbabwe to be a better country. You don't want Zimbabwe to be a better country. You fuck off. I want to discuss with only people who want to make this country better. Let's debate. Because at the end of the day, you give me your point of view. I give you a point of view. I actually go to bed. Sometimes I listen to the points of view of some people who type constructive things. And I actually think about it. I'm like, you know what? That person was actually making sense. I disagree with them on this one issue, but I actually agree with them on this other issue. But the ones who can't articulate yourselves, whatever language that you speak, you want to then attack me simply because let me just make you understand. On my profile, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself. Go and fuck yourself. Go and have intercourse. Wega, fuck yourself. The rest of the people, I'm okay. I need to set this disclaimer. Share it as many times as you can. To those of you who don't like what I'm saying, go and fuck yourself. Bye.